Horror Nights. This is a going to be a fun one. Look at some of the names of what we have for you here tonight. Uh, Roanoke, Saw the Ride, Haunted Church, uh, Murder House. Like, just like this place, Paradise Island, is so unique that it has its own event, but it is technically guest free. So the best we can really do is like this right here, as far as a POV of the streets.
Hey, yeah.
And with that, the main drag of Paradise Island is very like Fantasyland meets like Venetian. And you come to like a rectangle plaza area, and you can go immediately to your left or immediately to your right. And if you go immediately to your left, it takes you down a pathway. And on this pathway, you come to a ride called the Falcon. A roller coaster called the Falcon. Let's test this baby out. Here we go. First ride of the day, the Falcon. Jeez. We're just sitting up here on top of this hill, and down we go. It's like a World War I plane. The Falcon has officially been opened by me. I thought that was a good coaster, man. Choppers. I'm gonna ride every ride here in Paradise Island. I know I have been told there are some coasters that we definitely need to try to ride. But in this area here, there are two mazes. This one being Death Hospital. As part of Paradise Island's Horror Nights Death Hospital, first room, we're going through the forest. Oh shit. The Grim Reaper materialized. And I'm guessing we're now in the Death Hospital. Is this what this old house building is? Oh shit, the Grim Reaper came through the fireplace. Everything went dark. Furniture going crazy. Another witch. We're like spinning. Going down a hallway now. There's bats in the hallway. Now we're outside. Another dragon. Grim Reaper. Skeleton's getting electrocuted in an electric chair. Damn, and a Grim Reaper burst through the skeleton. That was fucking wild. I don't know how this is Death Hospital, but this is wild. This witch is conjuring shit up. In this chamber. Damn. Now we're back in another room in the hospital. I think that the furniture was all messed up. And now we're outside. So that's how it ends. Interesting. So Death Hospital, an interesting one to be sure. But I'm going to say it was definitely pretty good. Definitely worth doing. I'm actually going to give it a 7.5. I'm going to call it, yes, the best maze we've done this year. And will that hold up? Can it hold up? To Chernobyl. I mean, my God. Here we go, Circus of Horror. A skeleton on fire with some blocks. And spikes are coming out of the blocks. This feels very carnival haunted house right now. Like it's called Circus of Horror, but it's half an attraction and none of it is related to the circus. Like this is rough. Like half of the thing is not even decorated. Now we're like in a torture chamber, but there's one circusy looking stand thing. Blackjack skeleton right there looks pretty dope. I don't know what the hell that was, honestly. Like, what do we call that? I mean, we call it Circus of Horror, obviously, but I mean, I'm gonna give it a 1.5. It's my least favorite of the year. Moving around here, the Kraken, I know is supposed to be very good. Coming into the western town. Like, there's Big Thunder. And the quick draw ride, which I do not believe there is any maze in this area of the Paradise Island. It is just a couple of coasters and the quick draw shooting ride. But then right over here, we do have a couple of mazes. With Haunted Church. church looks like it has a mouth. Not gonna lie, it is very empty. You know, they have their default go-to Grim Reaper guy here. This is not even finished. I mean, okay, this room is not bad. It's like a Halloween demon sacrifice room. Werewolf. Skeletons in a graveyard. It's a really empty room with lightning. Now another really empty room but with fog. And we're done. I'm gonna give Haunted Church. I'm gonna give Haunted Church like a 0.5. So it is now the worst we have been through. What will happen with graveyard games? Can graveyard games do anything to kind of stop this downward progression the event is having here, that Paradise Island Horror Nights is having? As right now, the event is so far swinging Reaper, Grim Reaper. Skeletons or ghouls in the crypts here, deep within the graveyard, and in what appears to be like an underground crypt or something. Spiders, giant spiders everywhere. Ghouls popping out. Another ghoul, some bats now. Are we coming back out? Like, are we back outside into the graveyard? Or are we still underground here? And into another crypt. This is pretty wild. Bodies everywhere, candles, the Ripper. Dang, it just keeps going too, which is wild. Well, it's just been very generic, and now we're into some dark hallways, black hallways. Damn. Okay. So, gotta tell you, the last 70% of that maze hurt its score pretty dramatically. For graveyard games. So it's a 3.5. It was tracking at like a 4.5 for most of it, and then a 4 for up until the last couple rooms, and then it definitely had to drop to a 3.5 just because it got pretty unforgivable there for a minute. So right now we got Death Hospital 7.5, Chernobyl 8, Circus of Horror 1.5, Haunted Church 0.5, Graveyard Games 3.5. So there you go. So from the western area, You come into here. It's like a spinner ride, rock and roller coaster. American Horror Story, Murder House, and Roanoke. Two American Horror Story mazes. So here we go with Murder House. It's like a ghoul or something. I don't know how to describe to you what's going on right now. For the longest time, there's just gray walls with blood. Right now, it's like we're in the cellar, maybe. Now, like a somewhat interesting Halloween scene there. This maze is all over the place. We're now in this supposed to be an asylum. And now the Hotel Cortez. Interesting. This is wild. My score for this maze is all over the place. Right now we're like going by. I'm sorry, podcast people. Right now we're going by like a giant scorpion. Like in no way is this. And now we're in Roanoke. Bunch of skeletons everywhere. Blood and skeletons. Trees, blood, skeletons. Zombies. And that's the end of that. So, American Horror Story. As a whole, a lot of shitty parts. It is American Horror Story. That's interesting. I was thinking that it was called Murder House, but it is not. But this next one is called Roanoke. But American Horror Story, I think I'm going to give a another 3.52. There was a lot of it that was not completely done. You could tell it wasn't completely finished, but it was not worse than Graveyard Games. I don't think. I think a lot of people are judging that one unfairly. And Roanoke. Here we go with Roanoke now. So whether or not this is American Horror Story Roanoke. It's like a colonial soldier on fire. We're now inside a house. Grim Reapers popping out everywhere. Giant bugs in that house. Murder written on the walls is like Thanksgiving dinner. I mean, for the characters, like the setting is creepy. It's like a creepy house. They have a lot of attempted scares. Now we're outside, seemingly, but now we're running back inside into like a cellar, and we see all kinds of crazy crap. A skeleton getting tortured, a mummy, electric chair, giant table legs, a skeleton being burned alive, but it's a skeleton, so that's insane. And that's Roanoke. And that, honestly, I'm going to say is like a, I'm going to say it's like a 4.5. No, I'm going to go even nicer. I'm going to say 5. I thought for me, which really lands these mazes here at Paradise Island all over the place. And now that takes us into Voodoo House. Here we are at Paradise Island Voodoo House. Man, oh man. It does not appear that Voodoo House has been completed. So, no Voodoo House for us to see. Unfortunately. So that's going to do it from Paradise Island's Horror Nights. Well, what an event, man. I mean, we had some fun. We had a lot of cool houses, um, but there was one maze or so. Um, I thought overall, zone wise, or like scare zone wise, I have to give it like a, a 0.5 because it's lit cool, but it's not decorated for Halloween really at all. So keep that in mind. The mazes that we did here at Paradise Island Horror Nights, Deaf Hospital, Chernobyl, Circus of Horror, Haunted Church, Graveyard Games, American Horror Story, and Roanoke. And they're all over the place ranking wise, from the worst to the best that I have done on virtual haunt season here in opening week of haunt season. So thank you for watching. Hope you will continue to watch and listen. Coming up next,